I have about 30 minutes to get ready, so no crazy rush except for my hair. And I've had 3 hours of sleep. I am gonna show you guys how I make myself look alive again. I like to look presentable. I'm crashing. Okay, I'm back. There's gonna be a lot of this going on, me trying to pick myself up. I actually took a 10-minute power nap. Felt excellent for about 30 minutes. So I said, you know what, let me take a shower. And I'm gonna feel even better. It only relaxed me. Really quick, I'm gonna show you guys how I do my bright base to pick up my sleepy, struggling skin. The lighting is very forgiving right now. My under eyes are really red and purple. And when I'm really tired, my perioral dermatitis picks up as well. So it's flaring up around here, a little bit over here. It actually went down, it went down. I've been using this moisturizer again from the Inkey list, and that's what I prep my skin with. Let me do a little more, it might help. But actually the flare up was pretty bad just about 30 minutes ago around here. And I applied this and it went down. Just the only thing I applied. It usually doesn't go down that quickly. This is the Inkey list Bioactive Ceramide Repairing and Plumping Moisturizer. I love this moisturizer. This one I've gone back to, this might be my 3rd time. Don't quote me, but I've owned it more than once. So that can only mean 2, right? I'm gonna apply a little bit of this one from Rhode on my cheeks to really brighten up that area to get started on my base. Haley did something excellent with this. I love this little glazing milk. It's just the perfect light essence. And I know I'm going to repurchase that. I am going to repurchase. I say it with confidence. I used retinol last night. I am gonna wear a hat, but I need sunscreen. So I've been using this one from Pacifica. I would typically use SPF 50, but right now I cannot find my Beauty of Joseon one, which is SPF 50, which I love. But this Pacifica one is nice. So SPF 30 and a hat today. And I'm not gonna be outdoors for too long. I definitely need a little bit more on my forehead. Hate that my eyes feel like they're bleeding when it gets in there. So we're gonna try and work that. That was a lot of energy in those first 5 minutes. This sunscreen pills up under foundation, and my Beauty of Joseon one does not. So to counteract that, I take some setting spray. This one is from LH Cosmetics, and I spritz my face to lock it in. I cannot think right now, you guys. I'm so 3 hours. People say they thrive on 3 hours of sleep. I don't want to adjust to that lifestyle. That's not for me. I have tried for years to be an early bird, and becoming a mother has turned me into an early bird. I have no choice. You know what time I used to wake up on my own? 11. 11. And if I woke up at 10, I'm like, damn, we got a lot of day ahead of us, Lord. I think back to that, I'm like, oh my God. Why didn't I pick up more early shifts? I work from home now. That's a little bit tacky. That's good. I'm also gonna spray, this is ridiculous, I know, but I'm gonna do it. The Creolon Fix and Spray around this area right here, just because I always touch this area, so. This stuff is fucking industrial strength. This is making your makeup last forever. Let me get into some color correcting. I'm not doing no icicle sticks, icicle balls under my eyes. I'm not doing it. I don't do spoons under my eyes unless I'm really like struggling. No, I don't. That's a lie. I don't do that. I'm not putting stuff in my freezer, touching all the other shaved ice in my freezer, then putting it on my face. That's just sick and twisted in my opinion. Leave me alone. It's sick and twisted in my opinion. I'm not doing that. So Forgive me, I have not cleaned my Makeup Forever Flash palette. It's dirty in here, guys, so please, por favor, no juzguen. I'm taking a little bit of this peachy shade because I have some purple under my eyes. And I'm taking my KVD concealer and dabbing it right here. Color correction moment under my eyes. Let it sit down and then apply more concealer. But that's why I'm going in with a pretty light layer. So, see how thin it is on my hands? So I'm taking that, applying it in the purple areas of my under eyes. What time is it? Oh god, time went by really fast. Oh my god. It's so thin, this layer. And it's, like I said, just to color correct. Over here on the outside of my eyes. Somebody had mentioned something about my cavities in my mouth on an Instagram video. Those are metal fillings on both sides of my mouth. I've had them since I was 13 years old. I think they use white fillings now, but these are some quality fillings. But now I can't unnotice my fillings, but I love my healthy teeth. I'm not color correcting my redness. No, my concealer is gonna do enough for me. I'm taking my little RCMA palette and taking this second lightest shade here mixed with the third lightest. It's KO2 and KO3, and I'm just concealing my red areas first, and I'm especially red around my nose today. I always neglect the discoloration around my mouth, and today is not one of the days where I'm doing that. When I'm really tired like this, I get flare-ups over here, which is also perioral dermatitis. So just try to look as little, just God. I'm gonna try and conceal that greasiness as much as possible because it really brings attention to those little bumps, those little flare-ups. One more time for the one time around the nose. Not here. My eyes, it's basic. This is hairspray. I swear when I do a foundation focused video, I forget how to do my foundation. It's like I'm trying to do something new. What am I doing? That's not me. That's not who you are. So a little more concealer on the back of my hand, letting it get nice and thick. Huda Beauty. I would say Chai 210B is like my perfect match. Let me show you guys. So it's pretty light on my hand. It's because my hands are dark. I'm always outside. So in undertone, I think that's the one. Gosh, she really did that. I actually want to try a new foundation brush today. Not a good idea. I'm doing it though. Saie sent quite a few brushes. So this is the base brush. This is the big brush. I think I'm gonna use the base brush. Let's keep it relevant. I love their packaging. It's just so crisp. It's so fresh. Oh, this is it. I'm excited for this one. All right. I really like working the product into my brush. You just get more control of the product that way. Oh, I like this brush a lot. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. I don't like putting too much product on my forehead. I do have some wrinkles and fine lines on my forehead. Product will set into that because I'm so expressive. I really love this Lancome stick foundation, but girl, Lancome was really guessing. These are not my shades. But I got some use out of this one as little light contour while also concealing. I'm gonna use this Saie brush for that. So I've been doing that for the last few weeks. Some coverage and some definition. So that's nice. Look at my little mole. I got it removed, and hopefully some good news. There will be good news, and that's that. There's no hopefully. There is, and that's it. We only manifest good things over here. I really like this brush a lot. This is perfect. One thing I really wish for the United States, you guys. Why are we not implementing language learning? There are so many Americans that are like, I don't need to learn any fucking other language other than this one. But why being here? It's so difficult for me to learn German. It really is. I got the smoothest brain in fucking town. Here, when you meet students here in Europe, anybody here in Europe, at least after Gen X and above, and younger. You know what I mean? You come here to Europe, nearly everybody I meet knows about 3 languages, and you know, they yearn to learn. And I want this so much for the United States. Where is the funding? I know where it is. Anyway, concealer. It's nice and thick now. Call me sick and twisted, but this part of your concealer right here, it's already at this stage. It's my favorite part of my concealer. I'm having cortisol stomach pain right now. I'm about to throw up. All right, okay, I'm back. Okay, so dabbing that concealer all in here, up the side of my nose. We're already brightening. Yeah, I look pretty bright. I think about how much I struggle with German. It's so difficult for me, but I kind of don't have friends here to practice my German with. And one thing Germans love to do is really brush up on their English. So if they hear any sort of struggling, and oh my god, it's 11:40. If they hear any sort of struggling when I am speaking German with them, they automatically switch to English. And I mean that respectfully, I really do, because they simply speak better English than I will ever speak in German, because they are learning the language from probably elementary school. Where was I? Okay. I'm panicking. It's 11:42. Rhode. This little Rhode bronzer. No, it's a blush. This Rhode blush is a dupe, nearly a dupe, for Sun-Kissed Seduction by Pat McGrath. I am so happy that Rhode has sent this, because now I basically have another Sun-Kissed Seduction by Pat McGrath. Using this blush paw from Half Magic Beauty, which I also love for foundation. Do a little of this Rare Beauty blush. It's rare that these don't fucking break apart. This is the shade Happy. Gives a really beautiful glow. Look at that. Really focusing on glowy products, because I will be setting this pretty with a setting powder. This is the Refer number 5 brush. I'm taking this Kosas bronzer. It's pretty light, but it's really glowy. It's really pretty. And I'm bronzing over the area. I put that foundation in your typical bronzing area, you know. This really reflects the light really nicely. And I love a big brush for everything. I love a big brush for everything, y'all. I'm waking up already, you guys. It looks really bright there, right? It's just a light. Yeah, okay. So one size powder, setting powder. I'm taking just a little eyeshadow brush, going under here. These are my oiliest areas. Going in here, my nose. My oiliest areas that I don't want to bring so much attention to, and that's what I'm going over. Nasolabial area, this little pimple. Stay your ass there. No, I didn't apply anything on my eyes. It just adds to the look. Like I said, I love the greasiness, the darkness and color of my eyelids. That's just what I like. Dusting the excess away. Taking a little more of the setting powder, but on a powder puff. Pressing that into the back of my hand so I don't get so many uneven spots once I'm pressing that powder into my skin, and then going back into my skin. And I feel like that is the easiest way for me to get quite a almost doll-like finish. Really press it in. Oh my god, 11:50. Why is it taking me so long? I feel like only 3 minutes have gone by. I'm not gonna do so much over here because that's where my wrinkles start. And I don't want to accentuate them because it looks cakey. So down here. I might have to go back over with the blush a little. Oh my gosh, I'm brushing my blush. Gotta go. Quick brow. This is the NYX brow pencil. Oh, micro brow pencil. I love this brow pencil. It's like an ash brown. I wish it was a little bit darker. but that's what I got right now. I'm loving this Buxom Plumping gloss. What is it? Plump Shot. This is just the clear one. It is so buttery smooth on the lips. It is multi-sensory experience. The plumping really gives some color to my lips. It really gets the blood flowing in there, so that's why I like plumping when I'm looking like this. So a little bit more of that glowy blush from Rare Beauty. Putting it under my eyes a little. Now I'm just gonna do mascara. I think I'm just gonna do this Lash and Brow Tint. This is from 1999 Beauty. I really love it. It just really latches onto every single lash. I talked about this in a video on Instagram, and it gives the brows and lashes a really nice tint, not really lengthening so much. Can you tell? It's just perfect if you want to give your lashes some definition, a nice dark black color. I love that. I love this thing for my bottom lashes too. So because I'm a grease ball, especially the grease production when we're overtired is insane, I'm spraying myself again with the Perioral setting spray so my face can stay on. I'm just gonna have to put my hair up in a something and deal with that something. I feel I look presentable. I feel I look good. I feel I look presentable. I like cosmetics. Finishing spray. Right? Finishing spray? Onset long lasting setting spray. And then this one from Rhode again. Okay. I'm gonna accentuate my mole a little. No crazy makeup again. I'm sorry, that's not fun, but this is my base. Okay. I feel like I look alive again. I love this Plump Shot. They also have this with a little bit of pink iridescence to it. That's my face, that's my base, and that's me surviving. I made it, and I gotta fucking go. Okay, bye guys, see you guys in the next one.